Kia ora and welcome to Cornwall Park here on this sunny Saturday morning. Here we have the Georgia Hale Cup Under-17 girls playing. We have Auckland Blue versus Auckland White. I'm Daniel McKenzie. I'm joined by my mate Regan McLennan, son of former Kiwis coach and Warriors coach Bluey. How are you, mate?
Yeah, mate, good. Ready for an exciting day of footy here. Cornwall Park's looking beautiful. The weather's great. Let's enjoy it. Let's have fun.
Yeah, but it should be a good one. And speaking of good games last night, the Warriors, mate.
Oh, fantastic. What a performance. What a result. The resilience on defence there in that last 15 was fantastic. As we see the lineup here from Auckland Blue, some key names. Dani Mafoy there and Evelyn Roberts. She's a great number 7.
She was brilliant in the region of origin last year. Letitia Mitchner, 13 as well, is going to be a crucial player for them too. It's all about how they can roll on with those players, especially in the halves for Evelyn Clover Roberts.
And it'll be a big matchup with the Auckland Under-17 White side, Braxton Sorensen McGee. It's the battle of the sevens today.
It is battle of the sevens. She was brilliant for Auckland Girls Grammar in the College Rugby League last year. She unfortunately missed the trials at the start of this year. She was away in Aussie, but good to see her back ready to rock and roll. And looks like we have a trio of captains in the side for Auckland White.
Yeah, well, the old leadership squad maybe. But,
yeah.
But obviously, as we can see here, the strips, as you can see on the white strip going across, that'll be Auckland White.
That is Auckland White, mate.
And the darker colour will be Auckland Blue. Just for our viewers, as we see Braxton Sorensen McGee kicking us off.
Yep.
Oh, exciting.
She has a boot on her as well, so I expect her to kick well and kick well from the sideline with the goals too. As we get underway here, and it's a shallow, wobbly one, but it's not too bad in the end, and it's picked up slowly there by the second row, but it's a good crunching tackle front on there.
Oh, it's a great tackle there. Oh, a bit of sloppy play.
And it's a bit of an offload there, and it's play on. A nice offload inside the 20 there. And again, a crunching tackle, and this time it's Evelyn Roberts just copying that tackle there from her opposite number, Braxton Sorensen McGee.
As we say, the battle of the sevens. This is exciting.
Yeah, it will be exciting, and that's, again, strong defence from Auckland White. They've done well. That one offload in the set, but other than that, it hasn't been too bad for them.
As you see, Evelyn Clover Roberts settles things down with a nice little drop to Louis out on the edge there. Oh, sorry, that's Nahi.
It'll be interesting to see how these sevens go. How these sevens go in today's match. It'll be crucial which seven can guide their side around the park today is the importance. There's a good pick up there from Evelyn Clover Roberts, and it's a nice kick too into space. They've let it bounce Auckland White, but it's picked up nicely there by the winger. Trying to see what number that is. That is number 5 for Auckland White. There's Hiriata Rose-Kepa, and again off the back it's Masoi. Oh, a nice offload there. And it's a good run too, and she's made it just up at the halfway there. The number 9, that is Mary Jane Taitor. Great work there from Auckland White. They've done well. Can they get a roll on in this set? That's what will be crucial here. Oh, that's good from Auckland Blue. They've slowed it right down there as they go to this left-hand side, and it's a good little couple play there, but all the lost ball we see. And it's play on here. The referee said play on. And it's a good strong tackle to stop it, but it's a poor turnover there for Auckland White after a strong start in those first three tackles of that set, as Auckland Blue drop one under, and it's an unforced error there. Not the way to start for Auckland Blue. It's a scrum on the halfway line to Auckland White. Just a little bit of nerves for both sides here. They just need to calm it down. Just look like they want to just play simple footy to start, just a couple off the ruck. Not really pushing it too early. We've seen a few offloads go so far, some to hand, some to ground. It's going to be a tough one. As the girls pack the scrum here, and it's out. And it's good hands there from Braxton Sorensen McGee, and she shifts it on. And it's another shift out wide to the winger. That's Leolga. Oh, and she stopped well and lost the ball and gone into touch. Again, Auckland White looking to shift it early. They are trying to claim the ball, as we see a few of the girls in there. Milan Edemir and Dani Mafoy making the tackle there. It's a handover there, though. Auckland Blue done well to survive that tackle. That's Auckland Blue ball on the 30 here. and see what they can do with this set. It's a good front-on tackle there by the two girls. The 13 and the 12, that's Matapo and Fino. Again, Auckland Blue just over the 40 here. Let's see what they can provide in this set. A little backdoor play, and they're going wide early as Edemir gets the ball there, and she stopped nicely there, slowing that play the ball down. That's going to be the crucial thing today here, Regan.
Oh, definitely.
As you can see, a barnstorming run there from Saraya Pale, the vice captain for this Auckland Blue side, as Evelyn Clover-Roberts goes, a fake dummy, Benji Marshall-esque. That one has a nice ball on the outside there.
That was good defence though to read, good attack, good. Nice little offload there.
Seen a few offloads go again, and there's another one there. As Letitia Mitchner goes into touch, but they've been throwing the ball around both sides.
It's been good to see. Well, both sides had a pretty hefty warm-up, so expect the sides to be throwing some nice combinations and shapes.
Yeah, it was a long warm. They were out there for quite a while, but we'll see how that plays later in the game, whether fatigue will set in early or not.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. Would have probably liked to pull them off a little bit earlier, but as you said, great run up the middle there, but also nice defence.
It's a quick play the ball too. A few offloads in the game so far from both sides. It's, again, arm free looking for an offload, and that's a nice quick play the ball there. As Mary Jane Taitor scoots off, and she's got it back again here, and they're going wide. Auckland White, a half break there from Masoi.
As they settle things down up the middle here with Kalfusi. Just a settling run to the post.
Yep, and the settling run is what they need in this set. Auckland White, what can they produce going wide here? There's a little fake and a beautiful line run. And the step, and what a try that was there for Giovanna Suane. That was a beautiful line run there from the second rower.
It was very good. Well set up. They got to their point, and they executed the play perfectly.
Yep, Sean Johnson-esque last night for Jackson Ford on that left-hand side, mate.
Perfect. Suane runs that excellent line, as we'll see here just in a second on the replay. It was all set up from just a nice simple run, just to get to your point at the 50 in the middle of the post. As you see the drop and a short ball, and the Brunt just got caught in, just had eyes for the ball carrier, and Suane was an excellent try.
Yes, it was an excellent try, and I do expect Braxton Sorensen-McGee to knock this one over with ease. She's a pretty good goal kicker.
Yeah,
she knocked some over in the final for the 18s girls last year.
Yeah, she's a very good goal kicker. Brother of Drayden Sorensen-McGee, based out of Howick, I believe. I think he's over in Queensland at the moment.
Yes, he is, and he was an excellent player as well. As we see, McGee knocks that over. It's 6-0 to Auckland White, and again, it's such a good direct line, and it's what you want.
It's a very good line, and it's very good ball playing as well, just to bring her opposite number 6 out and have that draw and pass ability, and great line as well. That's good footy there from Auckland White.
Yep, and they'll want to follow it up with a simple set after points. You know, you don't want to try and be too expensive. You've got to just not play it safe, but play it sensibly. Yeah,
exactly, especially in this heat as well. Completed sets are definitely going to be a big factor in winning this game. As we see here, a bit of time wasting to get to the kickoff. A few tired bodies out there early on in the game.
Yeah, it might be because of that long warm-up, mate.
Yeah, it could be. Quick shout-out to NZRL, because you can see those marquees across the field. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of our equipment during the Labour weekend floods, and we're just so thankful for NZRL for allowing us to use those marquees.
Yep, the flooding was very unfortunate to all those who have been affected, but you know, we want to play it safe and make sure everyone's safety is more important than the games, and we've done that in previous weeks, unfortunately cancelling events such as the SJ Shield and Dean Bell Cup and the girls games too.
Yeah, it was very painful. Like we haven't really experienced a lot of that weather, and as we see here, a barnstorming run up the middle there from Kalfusi just settles things down for Mary Jane Tito to do her work.
As McGee goes in a little step, and again to Mary Jane Taitor, she's off, she's running, and she is wrapped up by Melania Demir. daughter of Tash and Simon Edemir of Marist Saints. Simon, he's coaching the Premier side this year for Marist. What do you expect Marist will provide in the Prems?
I'm excited to see what Marist provide in the Prems this year. They have a real good base and they have a lot of good people at the club to build on a good team.
As we see the ball going up, and it's a nice kick. It's batted back and it's play on still, and it's lost there. It may still be play on though. It is, and it's on the outside after Burners, and a bit of a ragdoll tackle there.
Clover Roberts just showing some aggression there at the end of the set.
Yep, trying to spark something up for her side, and almost 9 minutes gone here, and it's 6-0 Auckland White, but Auckland Blue have shown that they've got something in them. They can provide the goods.
Yeah, they can definitely provide the goods. I think they just need to get back into the grind of this game, need to complete some sets, and I think a big thing in this game will be territory as well, especially in this heat. Oh, as we see a really good run here. It's a little bit sideways, but it's sort of broken up the defence a little bit. If they play down the short side, they might have some numbers there.
And that was Elizabeth Nahi with their run, and crunchy tackle there. Poor Stefano Louis just copped that one there from Claudia Fino. Strong tackle as Edemir goes off, and she's all worn one high.
It's a great carry.
She's won a penalty for her side, and it's good work, and she's not too happy with that, Milan Edemir. She's fired up.
Yeah, she's very fired up. Tasha's loving it on the sideline there at match manager.
Tasha will be telling her to keep her head, don't do anything silly. As you see Clover Roberts, she's going to find touch, and Milan's just getting a little bit of a warning here. Oh, she's got to be onside, remember.
As you see, Clover Roberts with a nice,
hasn't found touch, unfortunately, and Auckland Blue, they let White off the hook there.
Yeah.
And again, she's trying to make up for it, though, Evelyn Clover Roberts, and that was a flat ball there, that offload.
It was a line ball for sure. I think could have been called either way there.
And again, good defence, though, there. Just 3 in the tackle. You've got to slow things down there. That's what they're doing well here, Auckland Blue.
Yeah, they're doing quite well. Or one mark here. You've got to back off.
And again, Mary Jane Taitor, she looks like she's ready to run.
Yeah, she's looking very dangerous. And her service out of dummy half is very crisp.
And that's Dorothy Brunt there taking that run, and she's driven back strongly there by opposite number, I believe that is. There was Limilate Paya in that tackle. The 6s again, they're going at it just like the 7s. That'll be where it's won in the halves today.
It definitely will be. The 7s so far, both Evelyn Clover Roberts and Braxton Sorensen McGee, they're having games here. Sorensen McGee sees numbers out on the left.
They're shot for bits here, and it's Edemir couldn't wrap that up, and it's Chetante Louis with that try. And it was a great try and good hands from Auckland White down that side.
Yeah, that's very good eyes up play there from Sorensen McGee. Just looks up and sees the wingers drop back early, giving that I think it was a 4-on-3, and just played basic numbers really to get to the outside, and a simple try in the end. Apologies,
that try scorer was Tiane Fesolai. She was the try scorer there for Auckland White. Apologies to Louis with that one. Now she is on the Auckland Blue side. You know, it's very hard, these strips, Regan.
It is very hard.
My eyes are deceiving me a tad.
Yeah, this is where we need Hamish Sanford. Shout out Hamish.
Yeah.
He's unfortunately not here today. But
he's not here today. He's always on leave these current weekends now.
Enjoying his wedding, enjoying his time off for all the hard work he does at ARL. As we see Braxton Sorensen McGee right in front again. Don't want to put the mocker on her, but she should make this.
I'll put my house on this one, mate.
Yeah, I would too. I definitely would.
I'd expect her to knock this over.
The house I don't have. Oh my goodness, that was over. I thought they were going to wave that away, but it was nailed over. As we see Auckland White take a 12-0 lead.
12-0 lead it is, and they've shown glimpses of what they can produce, and they've produced well so far. It'd be interesting to see what Auckland Blue have to conjure up here to just try and get back in this fight a bit. You know, 12-0 is not an extensive lead for this Auckland White side, but anything further than that, you're in a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I think Auckland Blue can definitely get back in the game, and it's just It's just about completing some sets and getting some good territory, because at the moment it's just been Auckland White with all the ball and all the territory, and they're taking so long to get back. Auckland Blue, they're just getting drowned. They're getting tired. They need to turn the tide of this game. And how they do it, we'll find out.
Yep, they'll want to try and turn the tide. It is a hot one out there, though. You know, you just step outside of this lovely, cool trailer we're in, and you're in the nice shade. You step outside and it's just beaming on you.
It's boiling hot out there. As we see it, kickoff there.
It's a lovely kickoff, taken beautifully, and it's a barnstorming run off the back fence, and strong contact from Auckland Blue. 3 in the tackle.
Great contact there.
There was Tonu'u with that tackle, aided by her number 9, Fifita. And again, Tonu'u in the tackle again, and that's what they want to do, these props for the Auckland Blue side. Just get involved and get to work, and they haven't had too much of the ball to show what they can do, but again, it's sturdy defence from the set.
It is very sturdy. I've noticed they've been sturdy. It's on the edges. They've been just sort of leaking in breaks. Commentators curse there as Clover Roberts and Idamea get up in the line to stop that one right there.
Yep, that was Ashley Matsapo with that nice run, and Clover Roberts did well.
And there we go, knock on. So this could be the turn of the tide, if you will.
It could be. They're just 5 short of halfway here, and an attacking set coming up.
This is where Clover Roberts needs to take over. She needs to guide her team around the park with her number 6, Dorothy Brunt. They need to complete a set here, because if they don't, it's just gonna be a big uphill battle for the rest of the game, especially with this heat.
Yes, it will. And Brunt feeds the scrum, and they've gone blindside. Clover Roberts. Here's Edemir, and it's nice hands down this left-hand side. That's the number 4. That's Shanti Louis there. Sorry, apologies for that. And Edemir goes on another run, and good scoop from dummy half, and she's made nice meters there, Milan Edemir.
Yeah, she's done well there. Brought them to a nice point in the field. Could be numbers back on the left here.
They go right, though, and it's the second rower. That is Pale taking that on, the vice-captain for this Auckland Blue side today. And they go right again, and this time it's Brunt. She fires it out to Clover Roberts, and it's good hands down this right-hand side. And, sturdy defence, though, there.
Yeah, very sturdy defence from the Auckland White side. That edges look quite good. As we see Clover Roberts with the ball. She shows. She's looking to go. Oh, she's just held up about 2 metres short of the line.
And
that's fifth and final.
Last tackle here. What can they produce as it goes out to Mitchner, to Brunt, and she fires one to the left, and they've got nice hands here.
Got numbers.
And it's the front row. She's going to carry herself over. Is the ball down?
No, I think she's held up.
Oh, she's held up just short. Wonderful defence there from that.
Just short, though. Not held up. Oh, no. Hang on. What's the call? Held up and goal.
I think held up and goal is the call.
Yeah. I think that's important there. Just need to have the ball in 2 hands and look for your options. It's a bit unlucky, but, hey, completed set. It's down in the right area. Now Auckland Blue can get to work.
Yep, you want to put some pressure on here, and that's a nice little run there. Can't see who the number is, but we'll find out for you. I think that was the winger there, and Leolga, there was a good run from her, making some easy meters. Again, Clover Roberts just getting in all the work here for the dirty work, as you'd say. The halfbacks don't really want to do that nowadays in the NRL.
No, not at all. She really wants this team to get up, and she's doing her absolute best to do that, leading the way.
Yes, leading the way, and she is the captain today, leading by example. But again, quick play the ball for Auckland White. Ooh, that is very lucky.
Yeah.
Slows it down for Blue.
I think it was very lucky there. So Santa McGee launches a spiral bomb. Oh, wow. But Idamea, easy work.
And Milana's breaking tackles left, right, and centre. And she's made a few meters. It almost looked like a little bit of a fumble there. And it's a mousetrap.
Oh, it's a mousetrap. Oh, I'm sorry, girls. Go back to the drawing board on that one. That's a family-invented play.
It is, and haven't seen one of those brought out since 2005.
Yeah.
Robbie Farrow's running it for the Tigers.
Oh, mate. Oh, it's a lovely run up the middle there. Pale there.
Yep, trying to spark her side as well. The vice-captain today, Pale. As Evelyn Roberts goes down, and Edemia again, and she's off. She's running, and she's really trying to help spark her side up, Milan.
Yeah, Milan's had some very good carries early on in this game as Roberts puts a kick up. It's a speculator. Oh, bit of space. As we see the Auckland White side digging it out from about the 33, 30, maybe the 35. Oh, some jinking feet there.
Quick
Picks up
feet
about
there.
10. That's the number 5 there, Kepa.
Yes, there's a good run there from Kepa, and it's again another run down the side and a beautiful offload too.
And Kepa's back in again. And she just takes the tackle there down on that right-hand side. Great service from the number 9.
Mary Jane Title has been strong all game in the opening 20 minutes here.
Yeah. After you get one marker, expected a run. Oh, yeah, she might go here.
It's quick service out wide. Good hands by Sorensen McGee there. And again, they look to strip them from numbers on this left-hand side. And oh, it's a good one-on-one tackle there from Danny Marfoy. She hasn't really been too involved in this game, and she showed in the trials what she could really do with the ball in hand. But that's a towering kick, that one.
It's going to go dead, though, I think, unfortunately. Yeah, you got to be quite careful with your kicks here. Higher the better, in my opinion.
Definitely at Cornwall Park, the higher the better. The number 2 ground is the one you will struggle with, as the end goal does slope down the hill. And,
yeah.
you know, been on that, played on that. Not really fun when you're trying to dive and you end up rolling down the hill a good few metres.
Oh, there's a lot of tired bodies out here as we see Auckland Blue with a bit of confusion. I think it's on both sides of the ball, though. The girls are getting quite tired with the heat. Ooh. Oh, that's a knock on and the play the ball. Just a misplay the ball there.
Yeah, but not what Auckland Blue could afford there. Auckland White now 28 out from the try line, and it's an attacking set, and really they will look to stamp their authority on this game and add another 4-pointer.
Yeah, another 4-pointer could be very devastating here for this Auckland Blue side. They've just got to hang on here, just got to do it tough for a little bit.
Yep, that's what they want to do, and 9:20 left in this first half, and oh, good hands again from McGee. She's got a beautiful set of hands. And it's a good run there and an offload too. And again, wrapped up Danny Marfoy there, making that tackle just to stop her opposite number, Leolga, from getting away from her and scoring a try as McGee drops one under. And that's a beautiful ball there for Ashley Matsapo. She's about 9 out from the try line here. See what Auckland White can do. It's a scoop from dummy half, and good defence again from Evelyn Roberts. Really showing halfbacks how to play defence here.
Yeah, she's doing a good job. I can see a bit of a tactic here from this Auckland White side. They know Roberts is a very good half. I can see that Braxton Sorensen McGee is putting drop runners back onto Roberts. They're trying to make her do a lot of work, I think, to gas her out.
Yeah, really looking to make her just lose focus for that split second. That could be the difference maker in anything on defence. One poor read and it's all over, but so far Evelyn Roberts has really shown what she's about defensively. We know her prowess offensively, but it'll be the defence that will get her side back in the game. As Edemia, another run, that's only a 7th or 8th run already as Mitchner goes off here. She stopped just short of that 30-metre line. Again off the back fence, and big tackle though there. That's Mary Jane Title on that tackle around the legs.
It's a great tackle, but a pretty good play the ball at that is Roberts.
And here goes Roberts down this right-hand side again.
That's 5th and last. Roberts is going to look to launch one. Oh, it's gone straight up, but you never know with these ones.
It's shallow, it's dived on, it's knocked backwards. What's the referee? He's called a knock on.
It's called forward. I mean, I think it went backwards, but the lack of control from the catch maybe was the reason.
Yep, and it was just like that Nathan Cleary one last night in the second half where it was booted at him directly. It did go, he was facing his own goal line, but it did bounce forwards though. And good call from a referee. I think it was Chris Sutton on that one.
Yeah, he's a good referee, old Chris Sutton, as we see here. Roberts feeding the scrum. And Auckland Blue finally in a position to possibly put some points on the board and soon to tie the game. Oh,
It's Monica Ben with that run, and if he play the ball, and
that's knocked
it
on.
has been called.
It's that all comes down to discipline there. Yep. I think Monica Ben just got a little bit excited.
I mean, it was a strong run, but
It was a very good run.
And that's what you want from your bench players, impact, spark, and they just need that in this last 6 minutes 24 in the first half. Auckland Blue, they're 12-0 down on the scoreboard, but they're not out of the game.
No, they're definitely not out of the game. Obviously, points before half-time would be ideal, but if they can't get that, just finish with a lot of positive notes. Just some completed sets. Feel good about the game going into half-time, and the second half will be much better.
Yeah, and that's what they want to do is McGee feeds the scrum, and it's dropped off to a halves partner. And again, it's a strong line. I think that's Faith Tavita there with that run. She hasn't really had too many touches in this ball game, Faith Tavita, and I've seen what she can do for both Auckland Grammar and Howick, and she's a strong runner of the ball.
Oh, yeah, she's a great runner of the ball. As we see here, as you see Mary Jane. Oh, that's not Mary Jane, that's Fafita out of dummy half.
And it's an offload there for number 6. That's Limilate Paya, and she's off again. A good run from Paya.
Yeah, there's a great run there from Pia's Mary Jane Tato in dummy half. They're linking really well, the Auckland White side.
Yeah, that spine is really in a nice flow for the Auckland White team. We haven't seen too many touches from Taylor Bennett Masoi, but it's really that 6, 7, and 9 that are proving the difference here as Sorensen McGee drops one back inside, and again, that's the number 14. That's Potoa with that run there as she gets a semi-quick play the ball in, and Taitor goes wide, and then here we go. Ooh, a front door play there from the Auckland White team. They handed it over 5 meters out. You don't mind that. And it's an attacking play, what they ran. And
you don't mind that, especially at Cornwall. As we see a little bit of an injury here, possibly. No, I think we're all good.
That was Tanu'u there for the Auckland Blue side, who is down, and they really need her and her front row partner and Ivana Lauatiti to really try and grab a hold of the game in the second half for the Auckland Blue side, because at the moment they're just struggling ever so slightly.
Yeah, they are. It's mainly the territory battle. They're not quite getting out of their own half, and when they are, they're just making too many basic errors. I think if they just settle it down and complete their sets, they could get back in this, definitely. Both sides are quite even.
Yeah, as we see a little chat between the number 6 for Auckland White, that's Limilate Paya and Melanie Demir at the ruck there. I wonder what they're talking about.
I don't know.
Probably saying, how was your night last night? I was training good. You know, these girls have really trained hard, and it's amazing to see that we've been able to prevail with the Georgia Hale Cup this year. You know, the inaugural year. It's awesome to see as there's an injury down in back play there. It's not looking good. We're trying to work out who that is.
I think it's 16 from Auckland Blue, I believe. I believe that's Taufua. Oh, yeah, it looks
like a leg injury there.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Hopefully she has a speedy recovery there. It didn't look good.
No, it didn't. She struggled to put some weight on it as Edemir still waiting to play this ball. It's been a little bit of a stoppage. We'll see what Auckland Blue can do after the stoppage. You know, there might be someone that aren't switched on, you know, might force an error. Auckland White, as Milan is just keen to get on with this game.
Yeah, she's fired up and ready to go.
So we see a good run, but stronger defense there, and driven back by the front rower, Kaufusi, Mele Kaufusi in that tackle with, oh, apologies, that wasn't Mele Kaufusi, that was Suwani there. And Auckland White really stamping their foothold on the game here. It's a nice run there.
This has been a tough set from the Auckland Blue side. They're really trying to dig it out of their own 20, but as you say, Auckland White, very resilient, not letting them out. As we see a very good carry there from Pali. She's been fantastic.
She has been good, and it looks like they've moved Letitia Mitchner into the number 9 role. We'll see how that plays out as Edemir drops one out, and they've done well to stay in there. The number 5 for Auckland Blue, that's Louis, one of the Louis sisters, as Edemir goes for a chip and chase, and she might get it back here as Milan puts it onto the boot, and I think it is a penalty. She was taken out off the ball, and
I tell you what, that is great eyes up play there from Edemir.
she's really trying to spark her side back into it as she's wanting to get on with it, and she's tapped and gone.
It was very smart. She saw the fullback was in the middle. She's gone off the dummy half and just gone for the chip and chase. Very simple, but hard to do, and she made it look quite easy.
Yeah, she did make it look easy as Lauatiti plays that one as Michner goes down this left-hand side, and it's one of the Louis sisters there out on this left-hand side, and amazing to see them both playing on this one-hand side here. It's looking great as Auckland Blue, they're held up over the line. They've got to bring it back out 10 as Michner in a dummy half here, and they'll look to settle one down as Clover Roberts goes wide, and she's just tackled short there, just over the 20 here, Auckland Blue, as Michner takes off from dummy half, and she's gone wide, and it's good hands down this right-hand side. Another offload. Beautiful, and it's a forward pass the referee has called, and that is unlucky from the girls there. Unfortunate. Auckland Blue really looking on the attack. They're looking good and strong. Just not what you want in this last 40 seconds to go. A turnover inside the 10, and 12-0 is looking ever so brighter for this Auckland White side. As Blue haven't looked too bad. They've shown glimpses of what they can produce, and
they haven't. This defensive set here from Auckland Blue will be massive going into half time.
And Violet Hiku there, she looked like she's struggling there.
I think they might have some numbers out on the left. They might try something here.
There's Faith Tavita with that run, and again, strong contact there. But an even better run front, find the front, get a quick play the ball in from the number 14. That's Potoa.
As we've seen time expiring here. A cheeky little offload there.
Another offload again, and
penalty.
They've called offside here.
As we see, time has expired, but Huda has not gone quite yet.
No, I think there must have been the stoppage. Our clock might be slightly out.
Yeah, there could have been a slight injury stoppage there.
They were stopped for a while inside that 10 for Auckland Blue.
There shouldn't be too long left in this half.
As we see, a fumble from Mary Jane Taitor, the one who's had all the praise in the first half, and
that's the first mistake she's made in the game, but it's could be at a costly time. But other than that, her record's been spotless.
It's been immaculate from Mary Jane Taitor. Her service, her running, her defence as well. She's been strong in the tackle, and Auckland White, they turn it over in a good position, 40 metres out from the Auckland Blue side, and the girls really just looking like they want to get to halftime just so they can reevaluate what they can do for the second half. As we see Edemir again, she's looking to go on the outside as Milan Edemir makes a half break, and she stopped just short. And her mum watching her, giving her the go, Millie, you're doing well. And again, it's a strong run backed up there by the winger. That's Danny Muffway, a good carry too, and she's made a good few metres there.
It's a great carry. Play down that short side.
As Michner goes off from dummy half, and she's had a couple of those since moving into that 9 role.
Yeah, she has. They're picking up real quick meters here by just playing very simple, just running off the... here goes Roberts. Lovely.
Good tackle there from the number 11. That's Giovanna Swane. She's wrapped up the half all in one as Clover Roberts kicks early, and it's a bit of a dribbler. Will it hold up? And it's just gone dead. That's the right idea, though.
It is the right idea.
As the hooter sounds, and that's half-time in our game. Auckland White 12, Auckland Blue 0 in the U17 Georgia Hale Cup. We'll be back with the second half shortly for you all.
The Fijian Cup, supporting grassroots Fiji. With international teams flying in to go up against the best club teams in Fiji. Over 50,000 in prizes for each sport, the Fijian Cup is placing a spotlight on untapped talent. A tournament like no other.
The Stream Shop are experts in live video content creation, connecting communities by sharing the magic moments as they happen. All sorts of sports, delivered on any platform, to anyone, anywhere in the world. We deliver cost-effective, high-quality production that really changes the game. It's the next best thing to being there live. Shoot it, stream it, share it with the Stream Shop. Proud supporters of the ARL.
Welcome back to Cornwall Park as we see a halftime score of 12-0 to Auckland White over Auckland Blue and the U17 Georgia Hale Cup. These girls have really put on an amazing show to kick off the day for us, and it's been great to watch, Regan.
Yeah, it really has. Mary Jane Toto out of dummy half, she's been fantastic. Braxton Sorensen McGee, she's been fantastic as well. And from Auckland Blue, Milana Demir, as we see a try here from number 11. Suwani, that was off a good ball from Paya there.
Yeah, Lemilate Paya's had her hands on the game along with McGee, and again, there was the number 3, Fesolai, with that try, and she ran a nice little unders line there just to come back at the angle. And again, I think Sefor's coaching has really got them to where they need to be so far, and he's just laying down the law now. Yeah,
Sefor's got them playing nice and smart, nice and direct. I think that's been the difference, especially on those short sides. Well, both the tries, just off direct, eyes up footy, good hands, good pass. As we see it, that short side there, they could have been 12-4, 12-6 maybe, but they've just missed a chance there. The Auckland Blue side.
Yeah, Aliana Tonu, that was coming very close, and Milan Edemir has been another spark for this Auckland Blue side. A chip and chase to win the ball back and then get a penalty too, being tackled out of the ball. She's really tried to get it going for her side, and just unfortunately it hasn't paid off so far. But in the second half, let's fingers crossed for this Auckland Blue side. They can really put on a show with ball in hand. That's what they'll need to do, is keep that ball in the hands.
Yeah, they really will. Soraya Pale as well there. I believe she's the vice captain. She's had a very good knockout of 12. Runs really hard, gets a lot of bodies on the opposite team involved, bust tackles, and gets quick play the balls, and that's exactly what the Auckland Blue side are going to need.
Yep, and they did move Letitia Mitchner into 9 at the back end of that first half, and she really looked to run from half, and I think that's what they needed, just a bit of spark from dummy half.
Yeah, I think they do too. I think they got to play. They got to go fire with fire. They've got to play direct, and they've got to play up the middle. The potential's definitely there for a comeback. It's just very much based off discipline. They need to hold the ball, and they need to complete their sets.
Yes, that's all they need to do. And if you're not at home today, come down to Cornwall Park, join us. It's a nice sunny day. The heat is blaring left, right, and centre. You will get a nice tan, or if you're like myself and Regan, you will cop a nice bit of sunburn.
Oh yeah, that's why we're staying up in the booth. That's why we're on commentary. It's not our chatting abilities. It's because if we're out in the sun for longer than 15 minutes, we're crispy and red.
Yep.
As we see here, the second half is being kicked off by Auckland Blue.
Auckland Blue will get us underway here. And
who is that kicking off? I believe that is Sorensen McGee, possibly?
No, she is on the Auckland White side, Regan.
No,
we can't tell who's kicking off.
I think that's Pale, the vice captain. It's not a bad kick, Those speculating ones can sometimes pop up, and as we see, score Auckland White 12, Auckland Blue 0.
Yeah, and that's what they'll need to do. Maybe a short kick off to the sideline, try and get the ball back might be the go here.
Yeah, could be the go. Put it up in the air, just make it difficult for the other team.
So we see Auckland White going down this right-hand side, and it's an early shift out to, that's Masoi there taking that, and she's hit strongly around the legs and over the top too.
It's good solid defence there from Auckland Blue. As you see here, looked like a bit of a tactics change there from Auckland White. They try to move the ball early. They're normally playing a bit more direct, but we've got
an injury here, and it's not looking good there. I think that's Giovanna Suwani there, our try scorer in the first half for this Auckland White side.
Oh, tough girl gets up and plays the ball as they spread it wide to Sorensen McGee. She plays short, gets the offload.
Lovely offload there. It's back to Braxton. She's done well, evades a couple and is finally wrapped up. Auckland Blue will just need to slow this play the ball down a bit. It's just Auckland White having that little advantage and an easy march forwards. There's an early kick here, and it's not a bad one too, as Edemir does well to clean it up, and she's flirting towards the sideline. She'll want to stay in here. Yes. She gets a quick play the ball in, and a little push on the marker there. And
yeah, a little bit.
It's the old school tactics coming out with these young girls.
Yeah, very old school. You love to see it. Oh, the mousetrap. They're running the mousetrap. Tip for the mousetrap. Definitely run it more in the centre of the field, so you know which way everyone's going. Oh, it's a poor drop there.
Yeah, not a good drop there.
I think that was Nahi. It was a bit of a fumble as the Auckland White side go on the attack. It's that what we were talking about before. It's that discipline. It could be due to the heat, the long warm up maybe.
Yep, it might be because of that. And might see a few tired bodies in the next 15 minutes or so. They'll really struggle in this end of the second half. It is a hot one out there today.
Yeah, that's when you would expect Mary Jane Taito to really take over, and Braxton Sorensen McGee, just when everything starts slowing down. I think their fitness will get this Auckland White side out.
There's Liu Fal with that run, and she got her hands free there, really looking to get that offload away, as both sides have done that well so far. As strong defence from Auckland Blue, and they've taken her out, and they've got a nice little win there, Auckland Blue.
Oh, that's very big. They needed that one. Good solid play from Auckland Blue, but they're hanging in. They need something.
Yeah, they just need a few piggybacks, I reckon. Maybe try and force a penalty out of this Auckland White side, but they're well disciplined though, Auckland White.
They are very well disciplined. They complete their sets. It all starts with a good carry. It only takes one good carry here, and they're away, the Auckland Blue side.
Yep, as we see again, Mitchner still at dummy half, and that's a good run there. Just getting over the 20. And that's a slow play. They were walking back through the ruck. Lucky not to give away a penalty there. That was the 13 for Auckland White.
That's a head high. Oh, maybe not. That was Vice Captain Pali Pali.
As we see an early shift and a good bit of hands down the right-hand side. It's a half break. And she's got to stay in there. The winger, that's Danny Mafoy. It's a good run from Mafoy. Oh, and he's called a lost ball, the referee. Got a scrum in the centre of the field, and it was a nice shift down the right-hand side from Auckland Blue. Danny Mafoy with a good run there.
Yeah, it was a bit unlucky there. It was a very nice shift, but just dropping the ball at the end of it. I think Auckland Blue should have got a penalty for a head-high tackle the play before, but it was unfortunately missed.
Yep, referee's called zone, mate. He's the one with the whistle on the field, and we're not going to take away anything from our referees today. They're an important part of our game, integral for the development of young boys and girls here who want to be referees in the future, want to make it to the NRL, like our very own Rochelle Tamarua, who's had a privilege of running the line for the Warriors in the pre-season games, as we see Auckland White down this right-hand side, and it's easy meters again for them down there, and they look to go early. As again we see a little unders line there from Liu Fao, and she's wrapped up again. She's done some good few carries, and she's in a bit of strife here with a sore knee, it looks like it.
Yeah, a little bit of a sore knee there. Is she gone back in again, or is that's the... We can't get a number on that there.
It's Hariata Rosekipper with that last run as McGee drops one out the back door, and it's a 2-on-1 and a wobbly ball that's gone forwards. The referee is called, and not a bad play from Auckland White running side to side. They've shown they can shift it both ways.
Yeah, they're really struggling out on that right edge of the Auckland Blue side, just with getting their numbers and their spacing. I think that's something they'll need to work on in the future. Just that extra hustle from the inside and would solve the problem.
Yep, hustle plays are your 1%ers, and 1%ers are the ones no one really looks at, but the ones that coaches love the most.
Oh, they add up in the end. The more 1% plays you do, they really do add up for you to be a good player. And as you see here, there's an injury down in the back play. I believe that is...
I think that was Lavinia Liufau, who was limping after that play the ball from that couple tackles beforehand. Doesn't look like she's in a bit of discomfort there. I think that knee is, or it's the ankle maybe. It's really put her in a bit of sore.
Yeah, it looks quite painful. She's in a lot of pain. Hopefully she's okay as well. As we see, just a short little drinks break.
Yeah, and you see that now, if someone's down, you get the trainers on, you fire in the waters, give the girls a bit of a breather, and just reevaluate where you're at in this game. And that's, I think Auckland Blue, they're not out of the woods just yet. It's still only 12-0.
Yeah, they're not out of it yet, but they're going to need to act on it very quickly. It's quite hot, and they've had to do a lot of defense already. So if they're going to have to turn the tide of this game, they're going to have to turn it now.
Yes, they will, and we see is that Braxton there, the captain. She's laying down the law, and that's what they want. She's really leading by example today, both with the ball and without the ball. Look at her just barking instructions. That's what you see as a true leader in the future.
Yeah, they've been really really good around that area. They look well organised, the team. Everyone knows what they're doing. I think there's in the Auckland Blue side just a slight lack of organisation. It's just due to the fact of losing quite a lot of ball. I think the lack of complete sets. The completion rate, the Auckland White side have probably completed double, and that is a massive factor. You don't want to be defending a lot in the sun. As we said, it's very hot out there.
No, it is hot out there, and you don't want to be on your own goal line all day. As we see in the previous shot, it's the under-16s Auckland Red warming up in the backfield, and they're our next kickoff. And I saw their game last week against Auckland White, and mate, 24-22.
Ooh.
It was a nip and tuck game, and mate, absolutely outstanding to watch.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to the next game. What about going back to the footy last night about the Warriors? Wow, fantastic. Great to see our New Zealand Warriors getting a first win of the first game of the NRL season. We're on top of the ladder. Let's keep it that way.
Yep, top of the table, and I think they're in for a good one. I was really impressed with how Sean Johnson played last night. Almost reminded me of young SJ taking the ball deep to the line. He wasn't afraid to put the handbrake on or really just pass it early. He was really trying to dig in deep. Yeah,
and he was running as well, which is good. Like we want to see Sean run the ball, as we see here. A nice little drop play. I think that's Idemia, is it?
No, that's not Milan out there. She's Milan's hanging out the back. At the back on this left-hand side, and she's...
Apologies, we cannot see numbers from the side. As they win a penalty, Auckland Blue. This could be big. This could be a game changer.
It could be a game changer. They do need to find touch, though, and that's... I think they're going to go for touches. Evelyn Roberts is going to kick it again, or no, they're going to tap and go.
Yeah, you gotta play on the up here in this heat. Keep it rolling. I know they've done a lot of work, but... Oh, it's a great run.
It's Monica Ben there. She's had a good run in that first half, and quick play the ball again. She's finding her front, and it's what they'll need. As we see a nice little line there, run from the number 12. That's Pali Pali. She's been strong again.
Yeah, Pali Pali's had a fantastic effort out here.
Mitchner really trying to get the feed from dummy half quick, as we see again. Just a nice little tip on there, running in pairs well, this Auckland Blue side.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good here, the Auckland Blue side. They just really need to complete the set. There's Roberts with the fake.
Oh, it's an early kick. It's not a bad kick, as Idemia might get there, and it's fumbled, and it's picked up by Milan Idemia. She's still going, and she's offloaded, and it's touched, and it's gone backwards. And Evelyn Roberts picks it up, and she's looking to offload as well. It's hot potato stuff at the minute.
It really is. Is that a set restart? I believe it was touched, possibly.
It might have been touched. I think it was. As Oh, Milana's down hurt, and it's not looking good for her.
I think head over the top, maybe. Just missed that one.
Ooh,
Is it a shoulder?
don't know what it is,
yeah.
but she's in a lot of discomfort there. Milana to be it might be a leg one. I think she got trapped
ankle?
underneath.
Yeah, could be an ankle. The good thing with the ankle is you might be able to play the rest of the game on it if it's not broken.
Or does she have a bit of cramp? I think, no, it's a
yeah.
calf. Maybe she did have a bit of a calf niggle earlier in the year at the trials, and it's... Hopefully it's only just cramps, because if that's a strain, it's a good couple of weeks on the sideline.
I think it could be a cramp. She's done a lot of work today.
She has, and she's...
it's still hot. And it's... Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few more cramps. The girls did warm up for a lot longer than they should have, and it would be a big loss to lose Milan out there, because she's been my man of the match for the Auckland Blue side.
Yes, she has been.
She's been very busy. She's been very inspirational. She's come up with big plays. Just been a bit unlucky on a few things, and yeah, it would be a big loss.
Yeah, I think it is a calf, and it's not looking too good at the minute. Fingers crossed it's just cramps, but
They need to sort some shape out here. Roberts needs to bark the orders to the troops. I think they're looking to set one up, go to the post, and go back to that left side. And just making sure it's not anything else other than a calf cramp. Could be the old Achilles, quite close to the calf. That wouldn't be a good one.
no, wouldn't that keep you out for a good year?
I think
The Achilles on.
I think she might. She's still in a lot of pain.
It's not looking good for Paul Milan. She's really in some discomfort there, but yeah, we'll go back to the Warriors, mate, and really show what they were about last night. And
Yeah.
Andrew Webster, he's 1 from 1.
Yeah. He's done well. They had to do it tough, but they got the win. And today, if you're tuning in and you can't make it to Cornwall, but you're in the Pukekohe region, I believe we have our SG Ball and New South Wales Cup teams for the Warriors playing. Exciting, very exciting. Our SG Ball team, fantastic start.
Oh, mate,
they look very good.
They've been killing it. I've seen some highlights from their game against the Rabbitohs, and it was 10-8 score, I'm pretty sure it was, and mate, they just turned up for each other. Those young boys are really giving it a good crack, and it's awesome to see the pathway of that SG Ball side coming back in for the Warriors to help produce more talent that we can provide here with the Georgia Hale Cup, the SJ Shield, and the Dean Bell Cup. Just give them that stepping stone into the Warriors and the NRL pathways.
Yeah, that's bang on, Dan, and especially with our Fox Memorial and our New South Wales Cup, as we see the likes of Aiden Ackland in there, we see Isaiah Vangana. We got a few more Fox boys in there as well.
Ollie Tuamavave's in there too, and he's an exciting one to watch. Ollie, as we get back underway here, and it's a strong run from the 17. That's Porturu Rokine from Auckland Blue. And again, Monica Ben, she's going at it. She's gone in it strong, and she's going to get an offload away, and she's just a few metres short. And Mitchell really looking for a quick play the ball again, as we see Evelyn Roberts has dropped one.
Short. Oh, it's very close. And Mitchell still eyes up for the line there. She's had a little look there.
But Roberts to Brunt. She's dropped one back under, and that's not a bad play. They were flirting with that sideline there.
It's not a bad play. I just think they overloaded it a little bit. And I think Pali's starting to hurt a little bit. She's had a lot of carries, and
it's a good take there from Masoi. Well positioned there to take that catch.
Yeah, she's been very good today, Masoi, at the back. Just nice and steady, hasn't done anything wrong.
Again, strong defence from Auckland Blues, stopping them inside their own 20 here.
There's still a lot of time in this one. Oh, the mousetrap, the same side mousetrap. I haven't seen that one before.
No, that's an interesting one there.
Almost like an NFL running back trying to get blockers. It was very interesting.
Crunching tackle there. My goodness me. Ivana Lauatiti put poor Mary Jane Taito in a hospital bed with that one.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one in the morning. As you see.
I think I felt that one in the combox, mate.
Yeah. Oh, these kicks. Oh, dealt with well. It was, those ugly ones can normally result in something quite beautiful.
Yeah, as we see, Malena Levere has gone into the fullback role for Milan Edemir, who's gone off with a suspected calf injury, and it's not looking good for her either. She's really the spark for this Auckland Blue side.
As you see, this Auckland Blue side starting to get some territory now. Oh, playing some short side, just biting up some quick meters down the edge. We don't mind that.
And Mitchner again. Mitchner's been very good going into this dummy half role in the back end of the first half. And
yeah, I quite like her at the 9 role. She plays quite good. She, is that last? Yeah, that's last. Thought it might be. Yeah, you can tell she hasn't had a lot of experience at 9, but her determination and her will to play the role is very good.
It's a good front on tackle there. I think that was Tonu'u again. She's been strong defensively, but it's going to take a toll on her. She's really putting in the hard work defensively, but they need her going forwards as well.
Yeah, I think this Auckland White side, if they're going to start to look to push the pace a bit. I think that all the defending that Auckland Blue have had to do could be fatal. Oh,
as you see Lemilate Paya dropping that under, and was that Mary Jane Taito again with another run?
Yeah, she's been great. Oh, good little change of direction there. The number 16 there, Opatu Finau, as 5th and last.
As McGee gets the ball on the left-hand side, a nice little grubber in there, and it hasn't been dealt with, and it's been scored there. We'll see who the try scorer was, but I believe it was one of the wingers. And that was a nice little kick there from Braxton. She's just dabbed it in behind the line, and it's done well. And
yeah,
Auckland Blue couldn't clean it up.
Honestly, it's a very tough kick to do, especially on this ground. We saw Roberts try to do it in the first half and just put a little bit too much weight on it, but that one right there was on the money.
As we see that previous tackle, that was a strong run and a good quick play. Look, found the front, straight to the knees, up, quick play, bam. There we go.
Straight to the hands as well. Yeah, that's a lovely kick. And I believe that was
Tiarian Leolga with that try, and she's got her first of the day. As Braxton's just waiting for the tee here, and mate, I'm not gonna say she's not gonna miss, but I have 99.99% confidence in her knocking this one over.
Oh, me too. Yeah, no, she's a great goal kicker. Just going back to that try as well, that was very well from Leolga to wait for the ball to bounce and just not dive on it, just put a hand down on it, waiting for the ball to stop. Just very smart there.
As we see Braxton lining up this kick, and again, score is 16-0, kick to come at the minute, and Auckland White, then that's the try they wanted and the try they needed just to extend that lead ever so slightly. Auckland Blue, they've got points in them, but it's how well they can keep the ball is the question. As we see Braxton takes the kick, and it's over.
Over the black dot. If one was there, that's a great kick. Very accurate as well with the goal kicker. It's quite a nice strike. Straight. As we see here, the try again. Lovely service from Mary Jane Taito. Lovely kick. And look at the numbers around the ball as well. There's 4 players in the picture there compared to the 2 from the Auckland Blue side. Oh, and they're really under the pump here.
Yeah, as Blue looks to kick off, and they'll need to get the ball back sooner or later. We're about halfway through our second half here with a few stoppages in. We've had a couple of injuries for the girls. Not great injuries either. They're real.
Nah, they've been real sort of Sort of niggly injuries, sort of fatigue-based injuries. As we see a low-driven kick there.
And off the back fence, it's a run, it's a strong run, but met with stronger contact. There was Pale over the top, trying to knock back Melisitao. As again, we see White go down this right-hand side, and it's been their go-to side at the minute.
Yeah, it really has. It is, they're really trying to punch up the right there, even though their game plan was to go down the left side.
Yeah, that first half, I think they've got the messages. Let's attack the other way this time, but
yeah, it's a bit of an interesting call because they were finding a lot of space out on that left. Oh, it's a very good carry up the middle there from Tau.
It's a nice quick play of the ball too for Mary Jane Title, and she's fed it wide to Braxton, who's put up a nice towering kick, and it's a good one. It's well taken though at the back there from our replacement player, and Malina Lavea, who's done well in the fullback role. That little mistake off the last one, but that's a good run to back it up there from Daddy Muff, where she needs to get a little bit more involved in the second half. And again,
yeah, she's been a bit quiet. When she gets the ball and she runs, she's very damaging.
Yes, and she has been. And again, Auckland Blue, they've done well in this set. That's 4 strong ones back up the ruck. They're looking at 8 metres up the middle there.
That's smart. They've really shared the workload. The message has come out. The forwards have done a lot of work on defence. The backs have really carried the set, and they've done fantastic. Last tackle.
It's not what you want again from Auckland Blue. They've just, that game management's just lacking ever so slightly. And well, we've got cramps here, and it was coming. We knew it was going to happen.
Is Clover Roberts off? Have we got comms on that? Because normally she would probably get in the position to kick, because that's the second time in a row that's happened. And no, she's on the field, I think. Oh. Yeah, no, she is. Number 7.
Yep, she is on the field.
It's
weird not to see her get the ball on the last.
Yeah, something happening there maybe. I don't know, but that's quite a pour into the really good set, because a kick could have really put that.
That's a nice one from dummy half there from the winger. That's Leolga, the try scorer from the previous.
That's a good run.
Previous score. And again, Mary Jane Title is off and running, and she's making easy meters again from dummy half, and she's done it all game.
Yeah, she's done very, very well.
And again, nice little tip on there with a pairs and a barnstorming run as Mitchner's left on the ground.
Mitchner left with tyre tracks across the forward.
As we see
Sorensen. Oh, another kick. And it's bobbled. That's quite unlucky there. It was down at the feet. It was a tough catch. If she did catch it, it would have been superb.
Yeah, it would have been a great slips catch.
Yeah. Out at third slip there.
As we see the girls pack the scrum on the 10-metre line here in Auckland White, they'll really look to add another 4-pointer to the game. But
they really would. But there's still smiles all around, as we just saw there. These girls are all good friends, and they love playing footy together.
And that's what you want to see.
That's all that matters.
It's amazing that they've been given this opportunity to showcase their talents, as we see a strong run off the back of the scrum there. And my goodness me, Claudia Fino as a scoop from Mary Jane Title, and we've got another one down with cramps. That's Claudia again. She's down.
As they just look to burrow over the line. That could be oh no.
We've got it short of the line. Almost a double movement there. As we see finally one goes wide, and it's gone wide, and it's lovely hands, and that's going to be Faith Tavita with that try. Is it a try?
Yeah. They have to be, surely. Oh, they're going to discuss it. Is it a try? Yeah, I think they gave it.
I think that's a try.
I think they gave it. I didn't hear the whistle.
No, neither. No. A little confusing there.
But it's a try, as that brings the score up to 22 points to 0 to the Auckland White side.
And they looked under the pump a little early in the second half, and Auckland Blue, they haven't really done too much in the last couple of minutes, but it's lovely hands down this right hand side just to get Faith Tavita the space, and you'd guarantee her that she'd got the ball down there. As the Auckland Red boys out the back there warming up, and bit of a vigorous warm-up. They kick off at 11.
I think 11:30.
11:30.
11? Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it is. Yeah, 11:30. That's going to be a good game. I'm really excited for that one. The start of the Sean Johnson Shield is the Auckland Red side. Some standouts in there.
Boston Cochran is one. He is in the Warriors development side, and Braxton has finally missed one. She is human after all.
Yep, she's pushed that one across the face. And it will remain 22-0 to the Auckland White side. That's a great pass, but very nice hands there from Melissa Towell. It was very, very hands up. It was a spiraling pass as well, and it's great footy there. This White side, they're very skilled.
Yes, they are very skilled. As we see the opposition for Auckland Red warming up the back, is that the Waikato side, I believe?
I believe that is the Waikato side. Wearing a white kit, if they are wearing a white kit, very smart.
And
because it is hot.
From what I have heard, that this Waikato 16 side are really proving a nuisance for a few teams. They're top of the lot, really showing what they're showcasing their talents.
Yeah, I've heard good things. I can't wait to see. As we see Roberts with the kickoff. She hoists it up.
That's a good kickoff too from Evelyn Roberts, and it's a lovely touch there, Cristiano Ronaldo-esque there. It's a lost ball, and that's just what Auckland Blue needed. A turnover in Auckland White's half, and
yeah, Auckland Blue really don't want the donut here. They're going to be pushing for some tries.
No, they do want a 4-pointer, and that's what they'll need. As we see the front rower, that is Lauatiti there. She's had a few good runs in the second half and the first two. As Mitchner is pushed back out into that locking roll, as we see, I think that's Immaculate Fretton in that 9 roll there with 18 jersey on. As here's Roberts again. She's going down the left-hand side, double pump, and we're going overs, and it's
been called forward.
It is a forward pass, but that was nice hands down that left-hand side for Auckland Blue. Just unfortunate about that final pass.
Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better for the Auckland Blue side, but just a lack of execution. Could that be down to maybe nerves first game?
I think fatigue in this stage of the game, mate. 7:48 left in the second half, and they've done a lot of defending in that first two. And
yeah, you know it's hot when you see somebody in the background with an umbrella out to block the heat. It's as Auckland White just I think they can, put the pool cue away in the rack just yet. Another classic.
Yep, good tackle there. That's the front row again. Ivana Lauatiti, she's really tried to stand up. Since Milan Edemir's gone off, that spark has been missing, but she's trying to really get her team going. As again, Evelyn Roberts, she's done all the tackling in the world today.
Yeah, she's been very busy, and you can see the gas tank just starting to slowly empty.
Yep, that gas light's almost on, saying empty. But again, Auckland White, it's an early kick, and it's an interesting one.
Spiraling one.
They might get the ball back. They do get the ball back, and it's beautifully taken there. That's Giovanna Sawani, our try scorer for our first try of the day, who ran a nice unders line, just bam, straight through a hole. And it's an offload again, and this Auckland White side, I think that's probably their 10th or 11th offload of the day today. They're really looking to push it. As
that's back.
Braxton kicks it, and was that last tackle? And it's a wobbly kick. It's a good kick.
Very good kick as well.
The one-on-one strip was in play there.
Yeah, it really was. Sold them for a hot dog with the mousetrap. That was the best one of the day. That's how you do a mousetrap. Sold the markers. We can just see the fatigue starting to creep in. We would really love to see these Auckland Blue girls get a try.
There's a drop ball there, and we've got a penalty for a 2-on-1 strip. And what's our mousetrap meter count up today? Is that our 5th or 6th one?
Yeah, it's at about 5 or 6, but it's good that they're using the mousetrap though. It's a simple but effective play. Oh, that was close to being a knock on. I think he's just missed it.
And again, it's a run there from Shante Louis. one of the sisters playing on the same side, and that's what I've always wanted to have is playing on the same side, both in a game and on the positional field with your sibling, and that would be a fun time.
Oh yeah, that'd be very fun. There's a number 9, Betsy Fafita, has been taken out, and that'll be a scrum feed to the Auckland White side as the time ticks down.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left in the second half. A few stoppages due to injuries and cramps, and I think the cramps was due to a long warm-up and a hot day out here, and it's quite fatiguing on the body.
Yeah, it's been a big effort from these girls, and it really makes you wonder how these 16s boys and the 18s boys are going to fare later on in that afternoon and that afternoon sun when it's at its strongest.
Yes, it will, and it's only going to get hotter today. And you see Letitia Mitchner in that tackle there as Auckland White look to go wide, and there's Braxton Sorensen McGee with that one and dropped it off to the front rower. That is Amelia Kaufusi there with that run. She's been brilliant today. Really showed it. And her front row partner too. And Melissa Tau, she's really put her hand up in the last few minutes here, Tau.
Yeah, Tau's been very good all game as we see. Oh, short ball there to the first try scorer, Giovanni Swanee.
As Mary Jane Title scoots, goes ever so close, is reaching out and offload, and it's that eagerness from the Auckland White side to try and reach down and get another 4-pointer.
Yeah, it's very eager, but they're playing footy though, which you really love to see. As we see in the background again, the Auckland Red side warming up. They're utilising the shade here. You don't really want to be out in this heat right about now. And a quick shout out to all our viewers here on the ARL YouTube channel. This is put on by Stream Shop, so big shout out to Stream Shop.
Yeah, big shout out to Stream Shop and our.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We've got a full day ahead of us. Two more games after this.
Next week we have an even fuller day with.
Is it 5 games, I believe?
There's 5 games on the live stream, but there's about 10 games down at Cornwall Park. All 3 fields in use next weekend.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Saturday, Sunday too, so watch out for that. Busy weekend for everyone.
Oh, it's a busy weekend, especially if you're rostered on to work.
Yes, and I think I will be, and I've said I've made my availability for those 2 days.
Yeah, I think you guys will be hearing my commentary voice as well.
As we see Aliana Tornu'u with that run, and she's been a handful for this Auckland Blues side. As it's a nice kick there, a bit of a spiral on that one, a wobbly bounce, and again, one of the try scorers today for this Auckland Blues side, Tiarian Leauga.
There's the Auckland White side just looking to finish things off here. Oh, nice offload there.
Again, another offload, and that's Violet Hiku receiving that offload. As Auckland White play the ball just on the halfway line, and then it's a good run there.
Man, they've played very well out on this edge here. This left edge, I believe that's the number 12, Ashley Matapo. She's had a very solid game as well. The back rows for the Auckland White side have been very dominant.
Yep, they have been. They've taken some strong carries, and post-contact meters is a big one for those two, as we see a little pop pass there from Hariata Rose Kepa. Right at the line is Mary Jane Taito again, and dummy half scheming around the ruck. And there's Kepa again showing and going and offloading, and here's Taito, and she's looking for a support runner. And our first try scorer of the day will get a double. That is Giovanna Swane, and a beautiful try there from the Auckland White side.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's very good eyes up play there from Paya. She looks up, she looks out to her right, but she just straightens up, and she links up with what I believe was Mary Jane Taito, as we see her on the replay. Oh, we just caught the end of it there, but
yeah, but was that?
It was very good eyes up play from the 6 and the 9, and Suwani to finish it off to get her double for the day. Is she looking for a kick? Oh no, they're not taking Braxton off.
They're not going to do what the boys did for Region of Origin, where the front rowers were nailing some from the sideline. You don't see that every day.
Everyone was kicking. Everyone was kicking in that game. And I think that would just about wrap it up. Hey, what would you be thinking right now if you're the Auckland Blue side?
I'd say your girls have done well. There's been certain patches of the game that we need to tidy up, but other than that, it's a good A for effort, though. They've really shown what they can offer with the ball and without, as Braxton knocks that one over. She's 4 or 5 today. Braxton Sorensen McGee.
28-0. Yeah, just going back onto the Auckland Blue side, there's a lot there. There's definitely a lot there. It's just I think discipline would be the biggest one for me, especially in that first half, that first 20 minutes. Just that lack of completing sets really hurts in the back end of the game. As we see here on our clock, where the time has expired, but we're not too sure. There has been a couple of injury stoppages, so there could be maybe a minute or two left in this gun.
Yes, there may be a minute or two left as we see Auckland Blue getting back to halfway here, ready to kick off again. And you know that, yeah, Auckland Blue, going back onto our previous conversation about that, they haven't been too bad. There's been a good few standout players that have really tried to spark their side into gear, but I think just overall, yeah, that discipline and ability to hold on to the ball has really hurt them today. And I think defensively they might want to go up and just rejink a few things when defending on the edges, because they got shot a few times in that first half and the second.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit to work there, but it's not a hefty amount, as we see, the full-time hooter, and it's very well deserved for the Auckland White side. They've played fantastic. It was a very good team effort, but led by Mary Jane Taito and Braxton Sorensen McGee.
Yeah, and there's Auckland White 28, Auckland Blue 0 in the U17 Georgia Hale Cup. We'll be back shortly with the Sean Johnson Shield Under 16 boys, Red v Waikato. We'll see you soon.